Tonight on Look East, the Green Party officially take control of a local council for the first time ever. After winning a majority on Mid Suffolk Council, they're getting to work, promising better housing and public transport.
We've got the first kind of clean green majority apparently in the Northern Hemisphere, so yeah, it is quite a step up for the party.
And you've now got to prove yourselves.
Absolutely, yeah, now the real work starts.
Vanishing public toilets, a special report on why 1 in 5 loos has closed in recent years.
I'm at Shepworth Wildlife Park in Cambridgeshire, and I'll be meeting their 4 new additions, the Scottish wildcat.
And I'm Andy Crunch. I'm going to be telling you why I'm doing 1,000 keepy uppies at all of the 92 Football League grounds.
Thanks for joining us. Tonight, a milestone for the Green Party as it officially took control of its first local council. The Greens won an overall majority at Mid Suffolk Council at the local elections earlier this month. They started work today. So what does this mean for them and for politics generally? In a moment, we'll be hearing from Labour leader Keir Starmer about the significance for local democracy in this region. Let's go live now to our political correspondent, Andrew Sinclair. Andrew.
Hi Susie, I'm actually in Ipswich tonight, and that's because Mid Suffolk Council, to save money, closed all its offices in Mid Suffolk, and it now shares office space with Suffolk County Council. So whenever they hold meetings, everyone has to come down here to Ipswich. And that's what they've been doing this evening. The full council has just finished its meeting here in the room behind me, and there on the ruling party benches, 24 Green councillors, a sign of the changing face of politics in this region.
Andy Mellon, the new leader of Mid Suffolk Council, won't have much time for his small holding over the next 4 years.
We've got the first kind of clean green majority apparently in the Northern Hemisphere, so yeah, it is quite a step up for the party.
And you've now got to prove yourselves.
Absolutely, yeah, now the real work starts.
It was a win deep in traditional Tory territory that's made headlines across Europe. The Greens won here partly because of a protest vote against the government, but there's also a lot of frustration over how much Suffolk is changing. This is the market town of Eye.
Do you think a Green council is going to make any difference?
Hopefully, yes, they will. Especially in little towns like ours, where there's all the lorries and everything going through.
I want to be more aware of what we need to happen in the environment.
To make this town what it was before. It was a lovely town, but it's gone downhill a bit now.
We want to make village and rural communities much more livable. We want to do some work on housing. We've already got £2 million set aside for insulating homes across the mid Suffolk. And we want to do some work on transport as well, try and make walking and cycling and public transport the easy options.
The Conservatives here, now reduced to 6 seats, say it all sounds promising, but...
My concerns extend beyond just Mid Suffolk in terms of the green policy deliverability, just in terms of, is the technology there and ready? Will it give good value to taxpayers and ratepayers, and just how deliverable it will be.
The Greens' success is not just confined to Mid Suffolk. In East Suffolk and Baber, they've become the largest party and will run the councils with the help of independents and the Liberal Democrats.
Those in favour of Councillor Crystal as leader of the council.
While last week in East Hertfordshire, the Greens also took control with the help of the Lib Dems. The political map of this region has changed. Was it a one-off or the start of a bigger change?
Well, in the last few minutes, Andy Mellon, who you heard from in that film, has been talking to his council, addressing his council for the first time, and he said the public had given the Greens an emphatic mandate.
Now, Mid Suffolk's residents are rightly concerned about a variety of issues. The cost of living, perhaps the foremost among them. For many, is finding an affordable place to live, and then others spoke to us about the provision of local services or public transport or the decline of town centres. And above all these concerns is the looming threat from climate change.
And he said concern for this beautiful world must be at the heart of everything we do. So that's Mid Suffolk sorted. Other councils this week will also be deciding who runs them. Some places are sorted, but there's still concerns tonight about what's going to happen in Colchester, what's going to happen in West Suffolk. We'll talk more about that tomorrow evening.
Thanks, Andrew. Staying with